Hi, this is Amy Olinger again. So today I want to talk about something that has been helping me on my journey in life, basically, but I believe ultimately it will help me and probably has been helping me with MS at the same time. So I really believe that the flood of heavy metals into my body 11 years ago when I got my fillings out of my teeth and all the mercury that flooded into my body, I believe that was probably a huge cause of MS for me. But like, I'm kind of an OCD type person, not with cleaning, but like, I do the check the stove thing and make sure the phone's on the hook. I don't really do that. There's no phone on hooks anymore. What am I talking about? I make sure the doors are locked and shut. And so I have this thing where I like really focus on things very intently for whatever reason, whenever my mind is triggered to do that. And so I used to do that with my thoughts. And I would ruminate on a thought. Maybe it was something I felt bad about that I did, or I would just like ruminate on these thoughts over and over and over. I think maybe it was like to punish myself. It was just so weird. I don't know. But so I kind of think that maybe the MS also stemmed from just overloading my mind with stress and like just not giving it a break. Because I really didn't give my mind a break for years and years and years. I was always just going, going, going. And so one thing I've learned on this spiritual journey is about meditation. And it's really amazing. So I read a book called Your Faith is Your Fortune by Neville Goddard, which I'll go into on another video. And that was a book that really changed my life too. And so Neville Goddard talks about this mind stuff. So basically, the creator of the universe, infinite intelligence, is in everything. Every single thing in the world, all throughout everything. And so he talks about this mind stuff, which is basically like how you can take your thoughts and create reality out of them when you focus on them in a certain way, because they're like alive. They're basically infinite intelligence. It's just this place of mind stuff. And so when it's a really weird way to say it, but maybe I'll say it differently in another video, but that was kind of a way that will work with what I'm about to talk about. So meditation, I have to start very basically with things, because especially if I don't understand them, I'm like, meditation, what am I going to do? Just shut my eyes and think of nothing and do nothing? What is that? I have many things I have to do. What am I going to do with that? So I've learned that meditation basically is shutting your mind, so disconnecting from from life a little bit, like from the busyness of life, and resting your mind. Kind of like if a computer gets overloaded and sometimes you have to unplug it for a minute and just let it kind of reset. So meditation has been like that for me. So I basically started off with 1 minute at a time. And ideally it would be like 1 minute in the morning, maybe before you do anything, before you check your phone, anything, 1 minute at like lunchtime, and 1 minute before bed. I rarely do it 3 times a day, but basically, so when I get comfortable with 1 minute, then I can go to 2 minutes and 3 minutes, and ideally, a really good goal is like 15 minutes in the morning, at lunch, and before bed. And many people do it longer than that, but I just have to start off with very basic goals for myself because I get overwhelmed easy. So basically, I would just shut my eyes and sometimes set a time. Oh yeah, I set a timer, and sometimes I'll play like meditation music or something, but sometimes I'll just shut my eyes and just disconnect from the busyness of life. Especially I've been doing this when I'm overwhelmed, when I don't have an answer to something that I really need, when I really need a problem to work out and I don't know how to fix it. I just disconnect from the busyness of life, and basically to meditate, I let the thoughts go in and out of my mind, just through my mind. I don't think about them. It's very, very difficult to do this successfully. But with enough practice, it gets easier. So I just let the thoughts go in and out of my mind, just like through my mind. Don't think about them. I don't ruminate on them. Like I don't attach meaning to them. I just let them go through my mind. And basically, so doing that, so meditating, I believe, with me, when I meditate, I literally am disconnecting from the busyness of life and going into the place of God, going into the place of infinite intelligence. And so there's so many things, but I heard that like prayer is when you talk to God and intuition is when God talks to you. So I believe that when you're meditating, and when I'm meditating, I'm giving the universe a chance to speak to me. And maybe I'll hear something at that time, or maybe later in the day something will happen that comes to me because I calmed my mind down enough to listen. So I heard one time that like the great minds of this world, probably many more, but like Tesla and I think Albert Einstein, people used to think that they were taking cat naps for like 20 minutes at a time, but really they were meditating and tapping into infinite intelligence. So it's really healing, and actually meditation is healing. There's so many things it does for your body to like kind of, it reduces stress and inflammation, and kind of, I guess I think about it as just resetting my mind when I'm overloaded, because I just feel like over the years I've overloaded my mind so much, and I feel like that very well could have been a cause of what started the MS. And so meditation has been a very beautiful thing that I've learned, and I am so in the beginning of learning about it, but I'm just going to keep going forever, because it's like, especially when I'm really overwhelmed, or I don't really get overwhelmed so much anymore, but when I feel like I don't have an answer and I don't know how to fix a problem, if I just shut my mind and connect with God, connect with the universe, connect with infinite intelligence, whatever you call God, I feel like I get those answers. And so that's amazing to me. Like, it's changed my life. Anyways, so I hope this video helps you, and I'm just going to keep posting them as I think of things, but I would love it if you would like and subscribe and click that little ding button so you have notifications. And so yes, I will keep thinking of new things to share. So this is very new to me, so I'm just going to keep learning and changing it as I go. So thank you so much for watching, and hi, I hope you have a great day. Bye.